What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment. IG TikTok about in the video, and we're just gonna hop right into it. So today we will be doing another body cam footage. This body cam footage might have multiple. Well, I'm guessing it got multiple parts from how it is. So probably do multiple videos for this. But today we will be talking about the new Youngboy body cam footage that came from his April 16th, 2024 arrest on Grave Digger Mountain. So when we begin this body cam footage, basically it starts from inside the truck. And starting from inside the truck, it really this is not your normal or regular like police kicking your door down. Let's say that. If you are unaware of the setup and the geographics, I would say, of Gravedigger Mountain, then you should probably look it up. But I'll probably try to show you in pictures too. But one, he has a very like a ex-military security team. So them niggas got guns out the woo high. They're trained to do it, and you know their protocol and all that. You know they're very strict and on their shit. But basically, you can't really come up without them letting you up. So it's not like a regular house where the police can just show up outside and kick your door down. So one, and it was SWAT. It was a truck full of SWAT. Like I said, they got probably their best soldiers, best gun, most trained soldiers, best guns, all that truck full of SWAT. So and it's a different protocol. They got to be way more tactical. You feel me? So because they don't know what they're getting themselves into. Because once you going up that mountain, you really just by yourself on that. It ain't like I said, it's not a regular police kicking your door down. So yeah. Also, if you notice, they have a tank too. Like, not a tank. I said a tank. Not an actual tank, but one of them big body cars, because supposedly regular cars can't get up, go Gravedigger Mountain. You can't just, drive your Nissan Altima or Honda Accord right up the, Gravedigger Mountain. Supposedly it got to be, equipped for that. So, yeah. So then finally, you see they get up there. It's actually very peaceful, honestly. Everybody, pretty comes out willingly. The first thing I really noticed with everything demeanor, how like with Youngboy's demeanor, how used to it he is.
An engineer and your brother? What's your brother? What's his name, sir? Is it? Open this way, brother. Keep walking. You're right. There you go. All right, thank you, man. Go ahead and put it behind your back. Hey, as well as his brother and engineer.
Stop right there for me, please.
Let me know when you're ready for them.
Okay. Come back and follow the sound of my voice, okay?
They got a search warrant.
Walk towards me.
Wife and kids.
Stand by.
Detained for a search?
Yeah. Yep. You're just being detained.
We can use that Jeep for cover.
Come towards me. Sound good.
All right, man. Let's come this way over here.
I hate to say it like that, but Youngboy's life has been very documented, especially since the time he's became hot. So since the time he's been 16, 17, his life has been very documented, especially the criminal history. So yeah, you can kind of see it because Youngboy was very, very, very calm and throughout this whole situation. But basically they end up detaining everybody. Well, yeah, they pretty much put everybody in cuffs besides the military people. Military people really bad. I mean military people. The security is about the only one they didn't put, because I don't think they put his Jazz in cuffs because she was holding the 2 kids, but I think that's it. But they basically detained everybody. Interesting thing I saw that I hadn't seen, well, you don't usually see this on a lot of body cams, was Youngboy is basically telling them like, everything is open. Y'all ain't gotta break shit.
Yes. So let's give them 1 second to get the stuff out, and then we'll get you all in there, okay?
Hey, excuse me. Everything opened up, man. Everything open. I go for my cigs. Please don't let them break it.
We won't. We will work 100% with you, okay?
So please don't break nothing. I've never heard that before, but seems very logical, makes sense, especially if you have an idea they're coming. Because you gotta have some type of idea they're coming just because of how Gravedigger Mountain is set up. Because like I said, the security is letting them up from the entry point, so he knows they coming all the way up the mountain. So he probably just like, let me go ahead and get prepared and shit. So I had never seen that about Cam, but it's very logical and makes sense. So I see why he did it. Like I said, they detained everybody. They put everybody in cuffs pretty much, besides Jazz and the kids and the ex security. So supposedly they put the ex security just because they see security as cop buddies, and they was real friendly with the security. So they didn't really put them in cuffs. But which is it? Which is the funniest part, because it just must be like a respect thing, because these niggas are the most trained with the most guns. You feel me? They are trained with the guns, and you don't know how they really set up in these mountains and all that shit. So yeah, that was very interesting to me. But that just must be a respect thing, because it don't make sense technically. But like I said, throughout this thing, you don't really hear Youngboy say much. Only time you hear him say something is it look like Jazz called like somebody when he was like when she first came outside, because they had already put him in the cuffs, but she came out there with the two kids. It looked like he had called somebody who was trying to talk to somebody on the phone while she was holding the phone.
Walk to the center of the driveway. What the fuck going on? Well, keep your hands up. Huh? Keep walking. Keep walking. He say he just got a search warrant. There you go. Stop right there. Person in the black outfit. Turn around 360 degrees. Huh? Stop. Shit, my wife got it. Red jacket, turn around. Lift your jacket, babe. Thank you. Stop. Yeah, man.
Okay, come over. We're not going to be talking on the phone.
Wait for the instructions from these officers.
While he was leaning up against the car, but that's really the most you got out of him, besides him saying, breaking the shit. Don't break my shit. So that was really the most we got in Youngboy. We did, see a quick, what looks like a appearance from Jason the engineer and OG33. I think it's OG33. Everybody's face is blurry but Youngboy, so you can't really tell. This is really an assumption, but a white man living with them. I'm pretty sure it's Jason the engineer. And I think it's OG33. It don't look like Ben 10. He's not built or the same skin tone as Ben 10. So I'm assuming that's OG33. But yeah, it's appearance from them. You see, the police talking about basically like the setup and the blueprint of the house. 'Cause obviously, if you're going to do something like this, you have to know how the house is set up and things of that sort. So they talk about this. It basically ends with them going in the house about the beginning search. You don't really see anything yet, but like I said, this body cam footage will probably have more than a couple parts to it, just because it's probably very vast. The house is huge. He's on a mountain by himself, so it's probably very vast. It's probably gonna take them a while, just to get through everything that they're looking for. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say today. Obviously, I put the cut ups and shit in here, but yeah, that's about it. A regular Youngboy chronicle. Like I said, documented life. But he's used to this shit, so he didn't say too much. So we already knew Youngboy was a real nigga. But yeah, that's all I gotta say though. Like, share, subscribe, comment, IG, TikTok, bottom video, and we out.